Do you know that feeling when possibility burns inside you like a flame, yet your feet stay frozen to the ground? When visions of who you could become dance through your mind at night, but morning finds you exactly where you were yesterday. This is a story about that struggle, the battle we all face between the person we want to be and the comfort of staying still. In a coastal town where salt air mixed with the scent of jasmine, there lived a young woman named Celeste. She was 27, blessed with talent and intelligence that others envied. "I'm going to open the finest restaurant this town has ever seen," she would announce to anyone who'd listen. "People will travel from distant cities just to taste my cooking. My name will mean something." Her friends believed her. Celeste had the gift. Her dishes sang with flavor. Her creativity seemed endless. But belief and reality stood miles apart. While neighbors rose before dawn to prepare their fishing boats, Celeste lingered in bed, imagining her future empire. While the market vendors arranged their stalls in the early heat, she sat on her balcony sketching restaurant designs that would never leave the page. Her kitchen, filled with expensive knives and copper pots, collected dust. "Why start small?" she reasoned. "I'm waiting for the perfect moment, the right investor, the ideal location." Her grandmother, Rosa, a woman whose hands had kneaded bread for 5 decades, watched this dance with patient sadness. One autumn afternoon, she arrived at Celeste's door carrying a small wooden box. "Come with me to the garden," Rosa said. They walked to the small patch of earth behind Celeste's house, a space overgrown with grass and forgotten dreams. Rosa opened the box, revealing 2 glass vials, each containing different seeds. "My child," Rosa began, her voice gentle but firm. "These seeds represent a choice you make every single day." She held up the first vial, filled with dark, rich seeds. "These are passion seeds. Plant them, tend them daily, and they'll grow into something magnificent. A tree that bears fruit season after season, that provides shelter and nourishment, that becomes your legacy." Then she lifted the second vial, containing pale, almost translucent seeds. "These are comfort seeds. They promise ease. They require nothing from you. But they grow into vines that strangle everything else in the garden. They spread silently, and before you know it, they've claimed the entire plot." Rosa placed both vials in Celeste's palm. "Every morning, you choose which seeds to water. Your actions are the rain that decides what grows." Celeste stared at the vials, turning them over in her hands. "Of course I choose passion," she said. "I've always wanted greatness." "Wanting and choosing are different things," Rosa replied, kissing her granddaughter's forehead before leaving her alone in the garden. That evening, Celeste meant to plant the passion seeds immediately, but her favorite show was on. "Tomorrow," she thought. "Tomorrow I'll begin properly." Days dissolved into weeks. The vials sat on her windowsill, catching sunlight but going nowhere. Then, one restless night, Celeste impulsively scattered both types of seeds across the garden. "Let fate decide," she whispered, already rationalizing. "I'll manage whichever grows." She didn't return to the garden for nearly a month. When she finally stepped outside, her breath caught in her throat. The comfort vines had exploded across the soil, thick, ropey tendrils choking the earth, spreading with aggressive abundance. And there, barely visible among the chaos, struggled a single tiny sprout from the passion seeds, gasping for light and space. Her carefully imagined future was being strangled before it could breathe. Rosa appeared beside her, though Celeste hadn't heard her approach. The old woman said nothing, just stood witnessing the garden's verdict. "I didn't think it would happen so fast," Celeste whispered, tears streaming down her face. "Comfort always grows faster than purpose," Rosa said quietly. "It asks nothing of you, so it spreads without resistance. But passion demands everything. Most people starve it to death while thinking about feeding it someday." Celeste fell to her knees in the dirt, her hands trembling as she touched the struggling sprout. In that moment, something inside her broke open. All the years of tomorrow, all the talent left sleeping, all the potential traded for one more easy day. "I've been killing my own dreams," she said aloud, the words feeling like both confession and rebirth. That night, Celeste couldn't rest. She lay awake calculating the cost of her comfort. The recipes never tested, the kitchen never opened, the life never lived. At some point before dawn, she made a decision that felt like jumping off a cliff. When the sun rose, she was already in the garden. The vines didn't surrender easily. They'd rooted deep, and tearing them out bloodied her hands and left her gasping.
But she kept going. Hour after hour, she cleared the earth, watered the fragile passion sprout, spoke to it like a prayer. "Not tomorrow," she whispered. "Today, right now." The next morning, she did it again, and the next. Some days the work felt impossible. Some days the vines tried to return. But Celeste learned that transformation isn't a single moment. It's 1,000 small choices made over and over until they become who you are. 6 months later, she served her first meal from a tiny pop-up kitchen. A year after that, she had a small space with 6 tables. The passion seed had grown into something real, something that bore fruit because she'd fed it every single day. The restaurant wasn't perfect, success wasn't instant or easy, but it was alive, and it was hers, and it existed in the world rather than just in her mind. Listen closely because this matters. We all carry both seeds inside us. One seed promises you'll become everything you dream of, but only if you water it with action, discipline, and daily commitment, even when you don't feel ready, even when it's hard, even when comfort calls your name. The other seed promises nothing and demands nothing. It grows in the dark, it spreads while you sleep, and it will consume your entire garden if you let it. The question isn't which seed you want to grow. The question is which one you're feeding right now, in this moment, with your choices. If you've been waiting for tomorrow, understand this: tomorrow is where dreams go to die. The only ground that grows anything real is the one beneath your feet today. Your garden is waiting. What will you plant?